Hey, this is Carrie from Wrap Your Head Around Silks. This is the Expecting Ariels podcast, now with the Digit Network. Thanks so much for tuning in. I cannot believe this, but this is season 5. So thanks to you. This is a thriving podcast reaching the corners of the world, all the women out there, and I'm so excited and proud to be with you. If you haven't listened to the Artist Entrepreneur podcast, my new podcast with Noah Dock and Amanda Ritchie, please check it out. It's going to be on this feed on Thursdays. We're 3 artists navigating our businesses. We have so much fun. Please check it out. It'll be in your inbox on Thursdays. And just announced September 26th to the 28th, I'll be at NECA, the New England Center for Circus Arts, for an 11-hour weekend silks immersion. So it's a retreat-esque without being a full retreat. And I'd love to see you there. It's picturesque Vermont. My flagship course, beginner to intermediate aerial silks, online for anybody in the world. And of course, Aero Rehab, which is meant to be the bridge between PT and your favorite aero class. I'm teaching all over the place this year. Austin, Oaxaca, Ohio, and DC this summer. And of course, NECA in the fall. Let's get started. Oh my God, it's been a day. It's been a day. Janet Nancy.
I can't even imagine. You're a busy lady.
Well, listen, it's not busier than normal. It's just a couple things happened at the same time. Okay, wait. Jen and Nancy, I have a list of priorities here. Number 1, I need to vent about my day. Number 2, we need to explain the origin of Janet Nancy to the audience.
Yes.
And then we'll get to you, which you should be the topic of this podcast. So I always make it about me.
Well, it's your podcast. It should be about you.
You know when you have like a appointment for your kid and somehow it eats the whole day?
Mm-hmm.
So we got up, we took a carload of stuff that I packed in the car last night to the new house, which we're moving into this month.
Right.
So we did it, and it's hot and sweaty, but I'm like, it's cool, I got this. And then we drive to the pediatric eye place, and she was freaking out because she thought she was going to get those eye drops that were going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We get there, she realized they're not giving it to her today, where they only give them once a year. So it goes off without a hitch. She's a happy chick, right? We get in the car, we go get takeout so that we can eat in the car while I'm driving. And she, number 1 argument of the day, she doesn't want to eat while driving. She wants to eat. We have like these little meals where she sits in the front seat with me and she has her little McFlurry and like she eats it and we're happy. But then what happens? Now we're in traffic. Right. And so we left the house at 11:30. It is now 3:30. I only had 1 appointment. It's not just LA, folks. It's San Antonio too.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot about Texas, that there's a lot of traffic out there.
Yeah, it's weird because it's not the highway. It's like getting to the highway, all the side streets. Anyways, so on the way back, it's like a 45-minute drive back to our house that we're living in right now, which is going to change soon. And I get stomach cramps in the car.
Of course you do.
No one's surprised. And so I make it to the CVS and I'm running. And the thing is with Bean is that until I'm really serious, she doesn't take it seriously. So she's laughing and giggling and take her time. I was like, I'm going to literally shit my pants if you do not move right now. You can move.
And she's just lollygagging, just having the time of her life.
And trust me, there are times where I thought of just leaving her in the car, but I was like, I can't do that in 2025. I cannot do that. I need to, like, if I have to, shit in the pants because I cannot leave my child. So I get her in there. I get to the CVS bathroom. Listeners, this is so good. It's all over the internet. And I light up this bathroom like nobody's business. And poor thing, she can't leave. She can't leave the bathroom. Same reason I can't leave her in the car. She's choking and dying.
So she's just gagging and dying in the bathroom.
And then I'm like, sorry, kid. This is how I torture you. When you grow up and you're telling stories of the one way your mom tortured you, this is it. And she has to stand there with me. And so she's dying. She's dying. She's dying. But I told her it could be worse. The whole thing could be worse. I know it has been worse.
Yeah.
So finally get back into the car. And mind you, this whole day, she was like, scared of the eye doctor. And I told her I would bring her to the pool if it was still sunny and if we got back in time, because she had to go to the eye doctor. So we get back, we get her pool stuff on, my stomach's settled, we go to the pool, she gets in the pool, 5 minutes later, downpour. Rain. And I'm like, you got to get out.
Yeah.
There's thunder and lightning chance. And she starts full on bawling, standing in the kiddie pool. And I'm like, get your ass out. We can have this discussion when you're not in a pool of water and there's like potential lightning and thunderstorms. So we get out, we sit at the table underneath the umbrella. We're like, okay, maybe, it's like Hawaii. Like it passes quickly sometimes. So we sit there and it just gets worse to the point where we can't even walk home because it's very close. So she's crying. We're wet. We're under an umbrella. This is already after that all stuff happened.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then we get home and we start settling in. I have this appointment with you. And then I'm like, ready to settle in. She's like, Mommy, I'm hungry. So I'm like, fine. I don't even fight it. I go downstairs. I get her a snack. And then she's like, Mommy, my iPad died in the car, which it did. So I go in my T-shirt that I'm wearing right now and no pants. And I go and get her iPad and plug it in and then just make it by 6:01.
Well, as you should, though. You should be pantsless going after iPads. That's the motherly way.
I mean, the shirt is long enough to cover my butt.
Oh, thank you. So I'm at my mom's house because, my brother.
Oh, yes.
And he just slipped a piece of mail under the door because I told him I have a Zoom meeting. And he's like, I won't disturb you. And then I hear the lightest little knock. And then I'm like, yeah, what's up? And I just see the letter slide under. He's the most considerate inconvenience in my life right now.
So your brother needs a lot of help recently because he had a car accident. Is that what it was?
Motorcycle accident.
Yeah. Okay, so I just need to get that out, listeners. But we're here to talk about Janet Nancy. So Janet Nancy, her name itself is a story because her name is not Janet.
It's not. Confirming.
Soon. Okay, Janet Nancy, would you like to tell the story to listeners or would you like me to tell it?
You tell it. I love the way you tell it.
Okay, and then you just have to fix the story because I don't always have the best memory. So this Mexican chick comes into my class with her then almost sister-in-law.
Yes.
And they're trying the class for the first time. They're like, what is this aerial thing? And in my mind, I'm like, I don't know if I'm ever just going to see these two women again. I don't know what it was. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to see these two women again. And her name's Nancy Rojas.
My full government name.
Just in case ICE is coming. So
yeah, they're coming for me, all right.
So she starts coming to start here class. And I don't know at what point I start messing up her name. But I'm so convinced week after week that her name's Janet. Okay, now you pick up the story because it gets fuzzy for me.
So it was actually really funny because the first time it came to my knowledge that you thought my name was Janet was when Lydia brought it up. Because she's like, you work as a firefighter.
Yeah. Okay, so Lydia's one of the other teachers at the loft. Continue.
Yeah. So she brought it up. She's like, you're a firefighter, right? And I was like, yes. And she's like, and your name is Nancy. And I was like, the last time I checked, it is. And she said, okay, mention that to Carrie when you see her. And I'm like, that I'm a firefighter? And she just kind of giggled. And she was like, just, mention to her what we just discussed. And I'm like, sure. And then I don't know if you brought it up or I brought it up. And then I said, someone said, did she keep calling you Janet? And I said, Carrie, why are you calling me Janet? My name is Nancy. That's not even close.
Okay, how long was I messing it up? No.
It was a while. You
guys, I am so known for chronically messing up my students' names. There's actually 2 girls right now in the area, and it's so messed up because of the 2 black girls that come take my class all the time. Oh. And I keep on mixing their names up, and their names have nothing to do with each other. It's Kristen and Brianna, and I can't. And yesterday I messed it up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know I'm racist, but now I really look racist.
Yeah, not racist, just it's a little old school. I like to call it. It's a retro.
It's retro to be that politically incorrect.
Yes.
So so this is how. But now you're known by everybody as Janet Nancy.
Yes.
at the studio.
And that is my Instagram handle.
And
Ariel
is your
Janet.
Instagram handle as well. So look at that. We birthed you.
You really did. One day I'm going to be really famous, and that's going to be my stage name.
Janet Nancy. And they'll be like, why do you have 2 white girl names?
And no, I'm just going to be like, I'm Janet. That's who I am. And then those in the know will say Janet Nancy, and they'll be like, where does that name Nancy come from? Why are they calling her that?
Oh, because you'll want to cover up your real identity because you'll be so famous.
Yeah, I'm going to be that famous.
You're going to be that famous. Okay. So Janet Nancy and I just came back from Puerto Escondido, where I became a Mexican, and I learned how to say que pasa and buenos dias.
And Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. So Janet Nancy was our tour guide. She wasn't, but she's the person who speaks fluent Spanish. She does fit this. I mean, we're just talking crap right now, but she actually is an aerialist and she's a mom. So she check the boxes for this podcast. But we're going to talk about whatever comes out of our mouths today, I think.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting ride for sure.
She's the life of the party. She's also the cheerleader. Okay, so introduce yourself the way you want to be introduced, not the way I want to introduce you.
But I want to hear the way you would introduce me.
No, it's just Janet Nancy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well,
But-
I mean, Janet
go
Nancy.
Janet
I know I look really young and they can't see me, but I look like I'm 12 years old, but I am in my young 30s. I'll just leave it there. My young 30s.
Early 30s.
Yeah, young, fresh 30s. I could get away with late 20s, but I'm not going to lie to y'all.
Okay.
My son is 12, going on 13.
Oh,
You know, he's getting at that age where they really turn into jerks.
really?
Yeah, and he's like, I can see little sprinkles of it, and I'm just like, oh, this is going to be rough in a couple of years. I think that's why I want a baby so bad, because then I can, like, replace him with, like, a nicer one. And that way, when he pisses me off, I can be like, I have spares, bro. Like, don't test me. I will write you out of my will today.
There's only going to be a couple thousand, but you're out.
Yeah. No, my couple thousand is my couple thousand to do with as I please.
Yes, absolutely. So wait, so back up. You and your new beau, your new man, you guys have been trying for a while. Is this a secret?
Since about February?
Is this a secret?
Yeah.
It's public now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can't share this with a lot of people then. I can't share this link with a lot of people that I know, but because we work together.
Oh, should I
that
just
work-
edit it out?
No, you can leave it in. I don't care.
Wait, I mean, are they wanting to listen to the Expecting Aerialist podcast anyway? It's so niche.
Well, I know it's hard to believe, but I do have fans everywhere.
Okay, wait. Okay, then I'll just bleep. I'll just edit the stuff out that you don't want the whole world knowing, but you know.
No, I'm in an open book. I really don't care. It's actually really funny that you bring it up because I took this week off of work to take care of my brother. And yesterday he called me and said that someone at work mentioned something about he and I's relationship, that he heard a rumor or something. And nobody knows. Everyone just assumes, but nobody knows for a fact. And he was like kind of freaking out because our boss was there. And the only reason we don't really want people to know is because he's in line for like management positions. And if he was to get those positions, he would be my superior. And they won't give him that if
right. If you guys are in a relationship.
Yeah, they would have to move me or they'd have to move him, which is also an option. So we're not like fully there kind of thing. And he was saying, he's like, I wouldn't care if the guys knew that we were in a relationship, but my boss was there. Like our boss was there. We have the same manager. And so he's like, he was there. He heard it. He's like, so I had to be like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Like I don't even know her.
But wait, is it kind of fun keeping a secret?
It is, and it's not. Because like there are a lot of pretty young ladies sniffing around him, and I wish they knew so that when I glare at them evilly, I don't look like a crazy person.
Because you want to like pee around him in a circle, but do it publicly so that people. Well, is it the same? Are men all on your?
Yeah. So it's kind of even, and I think we both.
Why is it such a meat market at the firehouse?
Well, it's not a firehouse because I'm a private firefighter.
Okay, I know. But I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's I work for a Department of Defense contractor. So it's an aerospace company, which I can't tell you which one it is, but
secrets.
Yeah. But it's a lot of different departments with a lot of different people that do a lot of different stuff. And he's, young. You can tell he has money. And he's
your dude?
Yeah, and he's not ugly.
Wait, how much money does he have?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you that.
How hot is he?
One thing I can tell, very. But he's like my kind of hot, very handsome, in my opinion.
Got it.
Which is funny because like all the cleaning ladies, of course, because we're all Hispanic, which is, there's a little ounce of racism in there for you, from me.
I love it.
But they're all Hispanic, so we all talk to each other. I always say hi to them. They always see us talking and they say, "Why don't you guys date? You would make such a lovely couple."
Oh, they don't know. It's already
They
happening.
don't know. And I wish I could be like, we are dating and I'm in love, but I can't.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, Janet Nancy. So you're trying to, when you show up pregnant, that's kind of what I did actually, because me and Asa met on the job and it was like a secret for 6 months and it was actually fun a little bit, except those factors weren't at play to my knowledge, what you're talking about, like the whole, what's it called? Like getting oh my god, I have to editor myself, promoted. But then I showed up pregnant. Like I got off of work and 6 months later I showed up pregnant and that was fun. They're like, "Where have you been?" And they look down, they're like, "Oh shit."
It's so funny because like we just talked about that last night. Wink wink. I told him, "What are you gonna do when I show up, 6 months pregnant? Everyone's gonna be like, 'Yo, what happened to you?' What am I gonna say?" I was like, "It's not gonna be a secret for very long." And he's like, "Oh, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it."
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. You can cross that bridge when you come to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, what is the strategy to get pregnant since this is the expecting arealist?
Well,
flood the zone.
I don't know if yeah, exactly.
Yeah, flood the zone.
We're just going for it. We're just the same way I do life, just raw dogging it. Giving it my all. Putting my whole back into it.
By the way, Janet Nancy's like little tag on her Zoom name is Janet Nancy.
Yep. I changed my name.
It's everywhere. You did not. Is it always like that? Oh, okay.
No, it's not always. Well, actually, this is my brother's computer, so it would have said Miguel.
Oh, got it. God, you guys have such typical Mexican names, except for you, Nancy.
It's true. It's true. Well, the thing is, though, that I'm half Salvadorian. So in El Salvador, there are a lot of Nancys. And turns out in Mexico, there's also a lot of Nancys, which I didn't really, which I think is kind of weird. But
yeah. I mean, we're so off point, but it's my podcast, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So, okay. So
back to baby making.
Flood the zone. That's what we did. But you are, 12 years postpartum your first kid?
Yes.
Did you ever think you were going to want or have another baby?
I had hoped I would have more kids.
Okay.
I never thought it would actually happen.
Okay.
And then, from our retreat, one of the roommates, who is a psychic medium.
Oh yeah.
That we won't disclose the name.
No, that's
told me that I would have 2 kids with him and that we would get married. So hopefully she's right.
That girl.
I know.
She is a wealth of knowledge, that one. Okay, so here's my question. Okay, so you started your aerial practice when? How long ago was that?
2 years ago?
2 years. Okay, now.
Was it 2 years?
2 years ago. And you came with your then sister-in-law that is no longer in the picture.
Correct.
Almost sister-in-law. Characterize what that first couple months was.
For me, it was, it's actually like, don't get worried or anything, but I was actually really depressed at that time.
Really?
And she was kind of going through a similar thing because we both had depression, so that we kind of bonded over that.
Okay.
And one day she was having a really good day and she texted me, she said, "Hey, I would really appreciate it if you would join me. I'm going to try something new that I always wanted to try." She's like, "I know you're not like feeling great, but I think it would be fun for us to just try it out together." And I was like, "Okay, what is it?" And she sent me like the link to the Womack and Bowman. And I looked and I was like, "Oh, I've always wanted to try something like this." I was like, "There's no way this is going to be something that I do, but I'm down."
And then the rest of your new life started after that, basically.
Yep, never in a million years did I think that this little Asian woman would convince me to torture myself twice a week.
Oh my God. Oh, and not just me, little Latina.
Yeah, and the little Canadian Latina.
Canadian Latina, Lydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think also what Harvey said, one of our other people in the Aero fam that went to the retreat, she said, honestly, I don't think I would have stuck with it if it wasn't for these people. You know, community is such a big part of it. You guys became close. Plus your other teachers are kind of like your aerial mamas, but you guys certainly have a community outside of us.
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy because like for as long as I can remember before starting the whole aerial journey, I could not remember a time that I wanted to not be dying. Like I didn't want to be alive. Yeah. I had
Why are you only telling
depression.
me this now?
I feel like I shared this with you.
I mean, I don't know if I took it seriously because we're always laughing. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That is true. But I did have really bad depression. And I remember after that first class and I was dying, I was like, I just want to not be dying. And it was such a weird feeling to not want to die.
So sorry. This is why I never take it seriously because you make it so light.
But it was such a strange feeling for me. And I was like, I'm just going to keep doing it. You know, it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't like anything too crazy. And it was challenging, but like in a fun way. And then Harvey was a great time. So I thought, why not?
Yeah, it's not as expensive as therapy. There's that.
That too. Except therapy is covered by my insurance, so I don't know.
There you go. Not covered by any of my insurance. But yeah, I mean, that group that I had like consistently on Friday nights at the loft, there were like more than 12 of you like battling to get it off the wait list type of situation.
Yep.
And we created, oh my God, we had one situation where we convinced one of our troop to like date this guy that she was like, I don't know. And now they're getting married.
Wait, who's that?
Jenna Banana.
I don't know who it is.
Okay. No, I have to get offline and talk to you about it. But wait, let's go back. So do you feel like it's the community plus like the endorphins plus like, what is it like that combination that helped you get out of that rut? I don't know if you want to call it a rut. Just
like such a weird feeling because I had like I worked out, you know, I'm a firefighter, so we have to stay reasonably fit.
Yeah.
And I say that term very loosely. Because y'all know what I'm talking about. There's some questionable.
You just pass the test. Pass the test. That's it.
Yeah. You pass the test one time, and then you never have to take it again. So.
Oh, really? Is that true? Mm-hmm. I wish that was true with Ariel. It's like every single day I have to demo, and I'm like, oh, they're like, can you do it again? I'm like, oh my God, you're killing me.
You should just replay videos in the background and be like,
I do though. It doesn't work every time. They're just like, no, can you do it though? Okay, so yeah, please, like, what is it like if you could look back? Because that was 2 years ago.
I just remember like really feeling weird about wanting to not die. Because every second of every day, all I could think about was like, this life is almost over. Like, I'm almost dead. I just have to get through the next 5 minutes and then I'll be 5 minutes closer to death.
Oh my God. Dude.
Yeah, it was super dark.
Dude, and the fact that like, I know our kids aren't completing us, but did it help? Like, were you like, I've got this son who needs me?
I have a really funny story about that, which is a little concerning, and I don't want to get taken away in like a straitjacket, but I will share it with you.
I mean, ICE is not checking this podcast.
No. Oh, I don't worry about ICE. I worry about the,
social services.
The people in the psych wards are going to come looking for me.
Oh, no. People say things about postpartum. There's some crazy stuff that comes out of people's heads during postpartum because those are real emotions. You don't act on them, but they happen. Well,
it's actually really funny. I share this with a lot of people, but when my son was about, I want to say 2 year and a half or 2, my grandmother got really sick. And I was staying home to take care of her. My mom had just recovered from having a hysterectomy. And like, you know what they say, when it rains, it pours. I was just having a really tough time. I was in a really abusive relationship with my son's dad. So that was not fun. And my parents were like going through a tough time. Just everything was kind of coming on me and like the world was on my shoulders. And I'm sitting in the restroom for like 2 minutes and I'm thinking, I'm going to do it. I'm going to end it. I can't do this anymore. I'm over it. And then I hear this little like knock on the door. Mommy, mommy. And I just started bawling my eyes out thinking, I can't even fucking kill myself without someone bothering me.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
I started crying and I was just like, and then it made me laugh because I was like, fuck, like I really, like they would find me 2 seconds later. I'm not even going to get to be all the way dead before they find me, you know? And that was like the darkest that it got. But I guess to make a long story short, it did help to have him around.
Well, the thing is Jen Nancy, you're such a light. You're such a ray of sunshine in every room you walk into, which makes you think of all the comedians, that everybody knows and loves. Robin Williams, for example, who was very dark inside, but like brought so much happiness and light into other people's lives. So it's hard for us to imagine that because that you're feeling that way, because that's not what we see and that's not what we're experiencing.
Right.
Oh man, I'm so glad you walked in my class that day.
I know, me too. Who knows? Maybe I wouldn't be an airless. I'd be in the ground. Or
oh my God, don't say that.
Well, you never know.
You're killing me.
Stop it.
Oh my God, you're killing me. But yes, I mean, I get it. I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. And then I think it was like 2 or 3 months later when our dear friend, the psychic medium, joined. And
yes,
she was just like so enthusiastic about being my friend. And for a little bit,
amazing.
I really hope she's listening because for a little bit I thought she was hitting on me, and I was like, I'm about to get a sugar mama.
Because our friend is like 58 years old. Wait, is she 58 or she? Wait,
I'm gonna go with she's 42, but she's probably closer to 58.
She's close to. No, she's hot, right? She's super hot, but she's like. She's not our age, and you're not even my age. You're. I'm in the middle of you guys, but you guys became close. Like, did I know about? Yes, I did. I knew this.
Yeah.
You guys were becoming close.
She was like, add me on Instagram right away, and then she kept messaging me, and I was like, okay, baddie, sliding in my DMs, like, what's up? And then it, then the wheels stopped turning, and the narcissism chilled, and I was like, okay, she's just really friendly.
She is, but I don't necessarily feel like she makes friends everywhere like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's still pretty private because she's a personality that is known in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about the actual technical stuff about Ariel. Now, if you were to give advice to anybody out there who has not yet tried it, who really, really wants to try it, what would your advice be?
Whatever you're expecting is completely off.
Okay, really? Okay, please. In
the positive and the negative. Like, it's definitely, if you're thinking it's easy, it's definitely not easy. If you're thinking it's impossible, it's definitely not impossible. Right. It's just, and it's, if you find the right group of people, it's so much fun that it doesn't even matter how bad or good you are at it. It's just such a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're getting a sick workout.
You're getting a sick workout in a very efficient amount of time.
And if you do it with carry, no cardio.
I do not make people do calisthenics on the floor because I don't want to do it. I would like go to a hot yoga class outside of Ariel, but I'm not going to do it in the Ariel class. I just feel like there's not enough time. But that's not true because our friends at the Loft do it all the time, and it's just not my whatever. But okay, so what are your goals? Short-term goals, meaning like in the next 6 months for Ariel, because sadly, I'm not your Ariel mama that takes care of you right now. You have others that do, because I moved to San Antonio. What are your short-term Ariel goals, Janet Nancy?
I would say definitely in the next 6 months, but this has also been my goal for the last year, is to get my splits. I am getting closer every day.
Okay, I love it.
Well, every day that I stretch it. I'm not going to say that I stretch every day, but every day that I stretch it, I definitely get closer, which, begs the question, would I have already gotten it if I was stretching every day? Probably. But
well, I mean, you have a 12-year-old who is bordering on making you want to slap him, and wait, what is it, Bean?
Aww.
She's scared about her new school because it's full day and it's a lot of hours. And why you're thinking about it right now? It's still a month.
Oh, Bean.
She's having a little bit of a day.
Yeah.
It's all right, Bean. It's okay. Okay? We're going to have a great night. Mommy just needed to regulate a little bit. And we're going to have her papa's Ace is over at the house. He's painting. We are furiously getting this house ready. So it's just me and Bean tonight. Right, Bean? Are you crying now? You don't need to worry. I keep on telling her the worst thing about worrying is the actual worrying part, not the actual thing.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah, thinking about it and being so scared. Nope, don't touch the microphone.
But it's kind of like when you have really bad depression and people tell you just stop being sad, and you're like, oh, for sure.
I know. Like, thanks. I'll get right on that.
Like a more appropriate comparison for the podcast, like when they tell you when you invert with your straight arm, you just want to lift your body up. Oh, is that what I want to do? I had no idea. I'm just gonna lift these 200 pounds up in the air, no problem.
Bean, it's okay.
No, it's not.
It's not? You want to talk about it?
Don't tell her it's okay.
You don't want me to tell you it's okay? All right, that's okay. I won't say that.
It's not okay.
I won't say it's okay. I'll say we're gonna deal with it one day at a time. Okay? Don't worry. Mommy's here, okay? Hey. Do not touch these wires. They are put together with Scotch tape. It's gonna make the whole thing go bad, okay?
Are they really put together with Scotch tape?
Okay, so Janet Nancy, actually piggybacking on what conversation I had with Phoebe last week.
Ooh.
Because we were talking about the retreat. Mm-hmm. We were talking about how to get through a retreat, an intensive, as a student who maybe takes 1 or 2 classes a week normally.
Right.
Yeah, what's your, give me your debrief on your experience as an aerialist in an intensive type of schedule, like a structure like that.
I think the classes wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't for like the environmental factors.
The heat,
the humidity, the elevation. I mean, it's a lot to put on your body and then also train. If I would have done that like here at the loft, I think I would have, thugged it out a little better than I did.
How much I didn't take the elevation into consideration.
It's about the same elevation as Mount Baldy here in LA.
What's that?
Mount Baldy?
Yeah, I don't know Mount Baldy. Is it just like...
I think it's like 5,000 feet or something.
Okay.
It's not a ton. Technically, it's 2.5 tons, but it's not a ton. It is significant, though.
Okay, so you put all those things together, heat, humidity, elevation, new place, new food.
And you're also training like crazy. It was exhausting, to say the least.
It was a lot on our bodies.
It was
for sure. And we were like stuck to the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
It was so, I've never, like when Amanda Ritchie told me that I was not going to need rosin ever when I was there, I was like, are you kidding? No. Mm-hmm. Like you're like Velcro. You're Velcro stuck to the fabric. Yeah, we didn't need it. Yeah, so it was a lot. Can you see yourself, 2 questions. Do you feel like you progressed in that week? And then would you do that type of structure again where you did that much aerial in 1 week?
Yes, I definitely progressed. Mostly because I kind of got to see how much I could put my body through and like how important it was for me to tell myself like, it's the environment. This is not because you're not progressing. Like I was able to kind of talk myself through it because I got really frustrated with myself. I think it was on the 3rd day that I couldn't do things on the silks because I'm really good at a lot of things on the silks.
Yeah.
So it was frustrating. I was like, I can't do the basics. And I was getting really mad. And then we got back and then right away slid on all the fabrics. It was amazing.
Okay, so wait, back up.
Mm-hmm.
So have you been back to class since?
Oh, yeah. I went back on Monday right after. We got back Saturday.
How'd it feel?
It was Monday. It was good. We all had a little bit of the tummy troubles. Okay, so we weren't doing a lot. Most of the class was us talking about the retreat and telling Lydia how much we love the air conditioning. how much we appreciated how everything wasn't, how we weren't drenched in sweat. Because it was myself and one of the roommates and someone else who went on the trip with us. So it was a good time. It was a good class. We did get some stuff done, but we didn't do a lot.
It's okay. Lydia's expectations are low for you guys after the retreat.
And her expectations are low for me already. So, which is not even true. You know what's so annoying is that her expectations of me are so high. And I tell her, like, you have the bar, like, way up. And you need to lower that bad boy because there's no way. She's like, you can do it. Like, I really can't.
I love her. I love her. Shout out to Lydia Lara. Okay, so you're on the pathway, hopefully, of getting pregos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea what you'll do when if and when you're pregnant again? When it comes to your practice?
I plan on doing it the whole time. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna stop. Which is funny because my mom kind of mentioned to me, she's like, you should probably stop doing your spinny thing. Nice view. Thank you for that.
Oh, no. Oh, did I give you my... No, yeah. I was checking where my phone is because it's ringing and Bean is not doing anything to get it.
Oh.
Anyways, I was checking if it was behind my screen. I know. Did I just give you a crotch shot? Okay.
No,
sorry.
You gave me full chest.
Listen, I got
full zoom in like this.
Except I have everything covered up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do so much editing around us. So your mom said something.
Yeah, she told me, she's like, maybe you should stop spinning on your hoops and fabrics and take it easy on your body. And I was like, you got me fucked up, lady.
Well, it's for your mental. Does it still feel like it's for your mental health at this point?
It's the only thing I do that's entirely for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving it up. There's no way.
Right. Okay. Any advice you would give for the mamas who are balancing everything? The kid, the fam, the job, the man, the aerial practice that you do just for
nipple.
You. Oh my God. She loves the word nipple.
I love that.
Yeah. Yes. Any advice you would give to those people out there who are trying to balance the whole thing? It's a lot to balance.
It is a lot to balance. And I will say that it's definitely a delicate house of cards that will be tumbled at the slightest breeze, for sure. But you know what? So, and if it tumbles a couple of times, who cares? Just put it back. It's not that big a deal. It's cards. You can stack them back up. They'll fall again. You stack them back up. They'll fall again. It'll be fine. Like, it's not the end of the world. If you miss one class, it's not the end of the world. If you're not home one day and your kid falls and scrapes his knee, it's not the end of the world. It'll be fine.
You weren't always this cool about it. It's because your kid's 12.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like when you, at the beginning, were you freaking out?
Well, I'm a Virgo and a control freak, by nature. So I have to have everything exactly the way I want. And when my son was born under the conditions that he was born under, I kind of had to give up a lot of that control and just accept that things were going to happen the way they were going to happen. So it kind of loosened me up a little bit more. And then my beau, my gentleman suitor, if you will, is a very easy breezy, like, it is what it is. Stuff's going to happen. You can just prepare. So it was like great. He was a really good influence on me that way. So it helped a lot.
Would you say you and your guy have similar personalities or opposite? Or
a little bit of both, because we have the exact same way of thinking as far as like, we think the same of politics, the same in religion, the same of like family, the same way that you should live your life. We have very similar opinions on all of that. But I'm very like super controlling, and I have to have everything exactly and like know the plan, and everything has to be where it is. And he's very like, it's going to work out. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. And I'm very much worried about it.
I guess that helps balance you out as a couple.
It does. It really does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So for me, what's hard is that like I hadn't spoken to really or hung out with this aerial fam that I have in LA for what? 9 months.
Has it only been 9 months?
It's been like 10 months. We moved out here in August, so 10 months.
It feels like 20 years.
I know. I know. And it's like, it's weird because it is wonderful that I get back with you guys and it feels like no time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes me both sad and happy, because happy that, that's when it's real friendship, when you don't need to do all of that, and it's there.
Right.
But I just miss you guys, and this will continue to happen because life is life, and we have to make adult decisions. I know, my love.
You miss me more, right?
I miss you. You're my favorite person in the entire world. Don't tell your papa.
Tell him. Make sure he knows that he is second.
But we'll go on another, retreat next year. We just got to figure out where we're going because we're going to go do another part of the world probably. And I hope some of you listeners want to join us and meet Janet Nancy. She is famous now. So, yeah.
Even more famous by the next year.
By next year, even more famous.
Yeah.
More like not just more famous.
Okay, come talk to Janet Nancy before she goes. Okay, come here. Okay, wait. Back up. I have one more question. Did you experience postpartum depression?
Actually, no.
Really?
I just had regular depression the whole time.
So it wasn't based on your hormone levels going up
No.
and down. It was just like that was your base. It was your baseline.
That's my baseline. My baseline is depressed.
So when your kid was first born, you didn't really feel any of that because...
Actually, it's funny because right before he was born, I felt really good. And then he was born and, we talked about my birth story a little bit on the retreat. And that really funny story that I shared with you in private. If you want me to share, I can.
Only if you want to.
Yeah, I don't care what people know.
Yeah.
So while I was in labor and they put the epidural, which I got really lucky that I got the epidural before they left to do like 4 C-sections or something, the anesthesiologist. Because, they prioritize the C-sections before an epudural. The anesthesiologist came and he's like, I'm just going to do you real quick and call it a day. And I was like, okay. And, young 21-year-old me was like, I don't care. Put the needle in, it was like 10 minutes. I lay back and I have such like anxiety and panic attacks when I don't feel like I can control everything, which makes sense why anesthesia like freaks me out so much. And I couldn't feel my legs and I'm panicking. So my mom and my dad's sister, my aunt, picked up my legs and were like bicycling my legs. So I felt like I was walking and I'm like, it helps. And they were like tired. I could see my aunt just like sweating and she's just like, fuck this girl. Like, just hating because my son's dad wasn't there. So I only had the two of them. And my mom is on the other side. She's just like, I hate my daughter. They're both just miserable. And then somehow they both synchronized and pushed back at the same time. And I just let out the biggest fart that anyone has ever heard. I'm sure they heard it down in the hall because it was so loud and aggressive. It's not like there were gunshots in my room. And they both were like, oh my God. I could see both their heads just turn away. And I just remember being like, oh, thank you guys. I love you. And I fell asleep. And then I woke up and it was time to push.
Okay, listen. That's what I just did to my bean today.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to the stinky bathroom. Yeah, Janet Nancy farted on her aunt and her mom badly when she was giving birth.
Crop dusted them.
Crop dusted. They love you.
They really do. They really do.
Girl, you're crazy.
You gotta make that a
What'd
soundbite
she
and
say?
use that.
What'd she say?
She says we should make that a soundbite. Girl, you're crazy. She's been calling me girl
I love that.
a lot.
Musha.
Okay, she's also been speaking her own language recently. Do you want to
Very
talk
nice.
now?
Musha girls.
Okay. Oh God. Okay,
It's funny because when Lydia tells me to do something and I'm like not about it, and I just really have like met my moment where I'm like I'm at my limit, I notice that I call her homegirl. I go, homegirl, what do you want from me?
she's like, I just want your best, only your best.
She's like,
Janet
I know you're capable. I know you can do it. She's so positive and like delightful, and I'm just I'm just bullying her for 90 minutes.
Wait, she's okay. Listen, Lydia is so like delightful, but not all the time.
She really, I don't know how she does it. She's always just like peppy. She never gets mad. She gets like, I can tell she gets like exacerbated with me. She's like exhausted with having to like tell me like do the things, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. She for sure, but she's never like get your ass up there and do it. She's always like, you can do it. I believe in you.
That's like Amanda too.
Yeah, Amanda too.
Amanda's like that. I'm not like that.
I used to
can't
tell
pull
them,
it
and I
off.
tell them both respectfully no. And Amanda goes, disrespectfully yes.
I love these bitches. They're great. Oh, sorry, Bean.
I really hope Amanda's listening.
Are you kidding me? She doesn't even listen to the podcast she's in.
Aww.
She doesn't listen to it. What?
What'd you say?
Listen, we're just talking about Amanda. She loves Amanda. Because
Okay, good.
Amanda's a regular.
And I love to fire Noah.
You love firing Noah. Jen and Nancy, I miss you so
I miss you
much.
too.
You miss
I know.
me so much, right?
I
very
miss you
miss my
more,
girl.
Bean. Relax. Oh my God.
I miss you more too, Bean. She can't hear me.
No, she can't. Oh. All right. Well, now you are officially stamped into this podcast. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have lots of poops and gas stories on this one, guys.
You got the nipple.
Lots of the word nipple. All right. Well, have your great week off. Not working this week.
Thanks. I mean, it's not really off because I'm doing more work here than I would at work, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
There's that. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, we
thank
love
so
you.
much for
Okay, okay.
having me.
Okay, here.
Is she gonna fire me?
Bye.
Bye, Bean.
Bye.
My listeners, if you would honor me with a 5-star rating and a review, I would appreciate it forever. It is the hardest thing about being a podcaster is to get your podcast out to the people who want to listen. So the best way to do that is to have a good star rating and just ride that algorithm. So I really appreciate if you guys would just open the Apple app and leave me a review. It makes such a difference. I appreciate you. I also have Greener Grass with Digitent Podcasts with my friend Kelly McVeigh. If you want to hear my voice twice a week, it's there for you. It's light, it's heartfelt, and we bring on some really amazing guests. All right, my friends, over and out. This is Carrie from Wrap Your Head Around Silks. This is The Expecting Aerialist.